Attention, attention. Anybody thinking about moving to Phoenix, Arizona, this is the video you want to see. This is Phoenix, Arizona. I'm smack dab in the middle of Phoenix. I am currently on Central and McDowell. This is Central and McDowell. That is eastbound to Camelback. We got our nearest Walmart way over there, about 37 miles down the Durango curve. You got a quick trip, and for whatever reason, we have two subways right on the other side of that mountain. You can only hike to get there. It's 137 degrees out here. Anybody from California, New York, Massachusetts, any of the Carolinas, Tennessee, Albuquerque, you don't want to move here. This is what you're going to get. I am downtown Phoenix. This is it. So share with your friends. Let them know, hey, is this where you really want to go party on the weekend? Is this where you really want to visit? Is this where you really want to move? No, gas is $17.49 a gallon.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Captain Doc Skinner on board the Starship Pariah. This is the Doc Force. I hope you're all having a great day today. So tonight, it's all about ghosts. We're going to talk about them. Where we go, I don't know. But we're going to talk about that. And tomorrow, if all goes well, I'll have a guest. His name is Alexander. And he sent me some stuff. He sent me some photos. And you know how picky I am. You know, he did have a dot video. We'll say that. But the still shots that he has, I was going to show him tonight, but we weren't able to get him on tonight. So we're going to go for it. Here, wait. Is this better? Maybe I got to turn this up. There we go. And so I'm going to do my best to have him on tomorrow night and talk about his encounters. Man, the stuff he just said in a brief phone call, working with remote viewing, multiple abductions, physical evidence, working with military groups on missions. So should be a very interesting evening tomorrow night. So be sure to be here tomorrow. Now, sorry, I was today I was working on the October project, and we were working on characters. And I was doing this all day, and so my throat is raw from doing that. So I'm not getting sick, if anybody thinks that or whatever. It's just I haven't used my voice like that in a while, so I'm going to be a little groggy in the voice tonight. So just so you know, there you go. All right, first on board tonight is Mike Johnson. How you doing, sir? Welcome aboard. We got Mary Young here. Hello. Dave Dennis from Australia. Hello, sir. Spaceman's here. Welcome. You know who you are. We got Alex is here. Welcome. Let's see who else we got. Everybody saying hello to everybody else. That's fantastic. Wait, it says I have new comments. Where are the new comments? Oh, there they are. That just jumped the whole page. All right, everybody saying hello to everybody. Terry's here. Hello. Happy hump day to the Doc Force gang is in the house or on the ship. Paradigm Shift Northern California is here. This is going to be an interesting. I might need you guys' help tonight. We might have to have you come on, tell me some ghost stories or something if I start losing my voice. And I need it for tomorrow for the interview. So let's see. Howdy. And then we've got Edward Sosa's here. Hello. Namaste. Bill Land is here on board. Hi, Doc. It's been a while. Hope you're well. I am. I've got a scratchy voice today, but it's because I was doing evil clown voices and I think I scratched my voice. So that's what it is. So I don't sound right tonight. Mary, I'll be drinking some honey and tea later. I got some images of entities I was in the process of sending. If it interrupts you, I'll wait. Yeah. Like I said last night, try to get that stuff to me sooner. If you did, I have been running ragged today. I mean, literally, I came in on board the ship like seconds before the show started. So it's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy day, but good crazy. Good things to come. So that's good. And then Alex is well over 200 abductions. I stopped counting at 200. Really? Damn. Wow. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. Tomorrow's going to be a great show. Alien bumps here. Why is it going to be tough? Doc, it's it going tonight. My brother, I'm driving right now, but heading home to watch. Well, fantastic. We'll still be here for a little bit. Alexandra's here. Hello, Alexandra. Nancy Sharp is here. Welcome, Nancy Sharp Stevens. My girlfriend says hello. Well, tell her hello. Let's see. Boy, this is gonna be rough. Good thing I got the nectar of the gods. Rick Mackey's on board the ship. Oh, what a way to end the day with a real big challenge. Yo. All right. Let's just get this going, and then I'll drop in and say, "Oh, you know what? Oh no, I've been clicking on you guys. It's showing you over there." All right. Hey, Pat Leal just jumped on board before we took off. Great. Good to have you, sir. You were about to head to work. Well, cool. All right. So let's talk about ghosts tonight. Why do I want to talk about ghosts? Well, because I had to push my guest till tomorrow, so I had to come up with something quick. But ghosts, I mean, everybody's got something to say about ghosts. Whether they're true, spirits out there in a sheet, or they're evil demons, or they're interdimensional beings that are tuned into our frequency, or we get tuned into them. So many concepts, a lot of them make a lot of sense. And the whole thing with frequency and vibration, I think, comes into play, my opinion. So what I think Claudia's here. Welcome aboard, Claudia. Does anybody out there have a ghost story? If you do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the link if you want to come on board and tell a story. Stick to the subject though, and try to keep it short if you can, because let other people get a chance. That's if anybody even wants to do it. I'm not sure, but I can tell you we're gonna probably hear some amazing stories tomorrow. So I'm intrigued. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tease you a little bit with some of the photos he sent me. So let me pull those up real quick, because I mean, you know how picky I am. I've seen a lot. So it takes a lot to make me go, okay. And this one made me go, okay. So I'm going to go over here and come on, Mr. Mouse, work with me. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he sent me a bunch of photos. All right, so I'm going to go over here, put this on this screen so I can share it with you guys, and do screen share. All right, so he's got some UFO images, and this is the gentleman that'll be on tomorrow night. Alex, I don't know if it's Alex or Alexander. I don't know. I got Alexandra Ronan. She's here. I'm going to say Alex. Be safe. But this is. I have to see. What I'm probably going to have to do is take these photos and do some zooms, and so we can really analyze them tomorrow night. But just to give you well, he did that actually. He did zoom in on a couple. But look at that. Look at that. That's not a dot, folks. It's definitely not a dot. And then this could, some would say, could be a lens flare, but I don't believe so. And I'll go into my thoughts on that. Then you have this. I mean, look at that. What is that? It's crazy stuff. And we'll go through these with him tomorrow. But I just want you to see, why I'm having him on, because he's got some good stuff. Now you got that, but then there's this over here, right here. What is that? What is that? And we haven't. This is all on the fly, so I'm just scrolling through them all. But we'll go in more detail. Now this, a lot of people will send in photos and they're like, I got a picture of an alien, or I got a picture of a creature, or something like that. And a lot of it's pareidolia. But these kind of jump out. And I did also get some photos, and I got to remember who sent them to me. I get stuff all the time, but someone sent me some amazing. I don't want to say their name in case I get the wrong name, and then they're listening and they get mad. But you know who you are. You sent me pictures of Bigfoot looking through windows. Wow, could it be a mask? A very good one? Yeah, possibly, but they're compelling. So we might do that on next week as well. More UFOs. We're gonna go through these, but I want to now look at this. Here's some dip marks from different encounters. I assume I don't want to say too much because this is his story and I don't know it. I just got photos and I talked to him for a few minutes today. So, but he already had plans with his significant other. So I can't say, well, no, you got to be on my no. Have fun. We'll do it tomorrow night. So that's what we're doing. I mean, look at these. This interesting little triangle marks. That right there on the chest. That's that one right there kind of got me. I was like, I want to know more about that. Oh, what happened here? That wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on. Shoot. Because we're just getting to the good stuff. Right. Let me try to get this back. Where was it? Oh, Mary Young just sent me some photos through Messenger. And since I'm already open, I'll show those in a minute. Okay, Mary? I promise. I'll show those in just a second. Those are cool. I have theories that it could be something else, but I want to look closely at them. Okay, so we will do that. Go back to his photos, scroll up, and it was the ones that was, oh yeah. I mean, if these photos don't compel you to come back tomorrow, okay, here we go. Okay, so some of these, a lot of people could, brush these off as just, you got a bump or a scratch or stuff like that. But he is documenting things. So let me move this so you can see what I'm doing here. Screen share. All right, so here's a scratch. Let me go back one to where I was. Okay, so there was this chest. That one just crazy. And then two over his belly button. Another one there. The mosquito bites. They just look a little too much like their formations. Now, this right here, I don't know. I see this face right here. on something with its arms. That's kind of what I'm seeing on that one. Not fully sure. Want to go into deeper analysis tomorrow during the show. This one's interesting because it looks like a face and a chin. This could also people brush off as pareidolia, but then there's this thing, I think, that he points out in the next one, or maybe it's not. Shoot, but this thing right here is floating around. Look at that. Oh, it looks like a skull, dude, right there. See the nose and the eye? That's some freaky shit right there. Clicked on the wrong window. All right. This one, I see a variety of things in it. Not really sure. We'll ask him when he's here tomorrow. And there's that other, could it be somebody in a mask? Maybe in a robe, but that's still some spooky stuff. Why do you keep doing that? Oh my God. I am so just stupid mouse clicking through. And I'll have him explain these photos to us. I mean, that looks like a Bigfoot nest right there, just by itself. Seems to be, looks like a dog face or something in there. It's very minute, but oh Jesus, this is just irritating the hell out of me. I'm gonna have all this downloaded, but look at this thing right here. That's some crazy stuff right there. Anyway, and this right here is another reason why I was compelled. Look at this image, and I mean that looks like birds being lit up from underneath, but going back, the way it is right here, looks like the famous NASA symbol that the swoosh, and supposedly that is an alien being. I've been told. I don't know if I buy that because I want to learn more, but that's what I've heard. So that last one looks like a bird, and I'm not just trying to just dismiss everything. I'm just saying for first impressions. I mean, like I said, we'll go in more detail tomorrow, but these are good. Now is this Mary? Is this Mary that you just sent me? No, this is the same. But look at that. That's like, could be a butterfly. I don't know. A fairy? Don't know. So yeah, just that there's a little taste. And then what I want to do is I'm going to pull up what Mary just sent me, which looks pretty cool. So now, of course, I could give some explanations to explain away what it could be, but I don't want you to think that is what I absolutely think it is, because this is an interesting image. Let me bring it. This is from Mary, so thank you very much, Mary. Now, the only thing that I could say that someone would say that, here's explanation would be, this is in the woods and there's a light on a pole somewhere, maybe in the distance. It's on, and there's moisture in the air on the lens. That's what I could hear somebody say. Okay. And it could be, not saying it is, but I like to put out what other people are most likely going to ask or what they're going to say. It's a devil's advocate, but I like to just do that and get it out of the way. But this is beautiful. It's pretty. I mean, it looks really cool. Let's see what the next one is. Did she send that to me? Was that a part of it? What is? That's kind of cool. Oh, that's a bed and breakfast or something. Did you send this to? Hold on. Am I going the wrong way? Is that from like before? Ah, yes. Okay. Okay. Now, well, Mary, do you want to come on and explain yourself and what this is, and if you took it and where it was, and what was the situation? Yeah, Mary, if you want. I mean, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to paste the link for the show so that if you want to come on the show, we'll put it on there. So Mary, if you want to, here you go. Here's the link for you. And then anybody else that may have a ghost story. But yeah, it looks cool. It just looks so exact. That's okay. So, okay, look, this is an identical, boy, I can't talk today. Identical. Look at the cuts here, as if though it's two of the same. All right. But look at this. You got a shoulder on the right, not one on the right over here, but you have whatever this is, the same over here. Now, what that tells me is this isn't duplicated because it's not completely identical to the other. And, you know, like I said, this could be, I'd really like to have Mary on here. Hey, Goofon's here. Welcome, Goofon. Let me put you up here so people can see. Hola. So, Goofon, hey, you want to come on my show? The link's in there if you want to jump on. We're talking ghosts tonight, and got some of these images were just sent to me, and of course we're trying to see. Oh, that was quick. Oh, here's Spaceman. All right, yeah, it's Spaceman. Hey, Spaceman, how are you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Spaceman?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There you are. There you are. Let me.
I'm on my computer this time, so hopefully we get a better sound.
There you go. There you go. So, what are you seeing in this image right here? Because with the
Well,
fact that
I actually seen a ghost just like that, but a lot more
really,
full of detail. Yeah, and it was when we were walking up beside a cemetery. And there was a group of 7 of us at the time, and yeah, we all saw it. They all panicked and ran away, but I stayed there because I knew it was following me from the corner.
mm-hmm,
And so we were just roaming the streets, as a group of kids, and I was the youngest of the group, so I was sort of dagging behind everyone. And we started turn this corner and started walking up beside the cemetery, and you get that feeling sometimes when you feel like someone's looking at you.
mm-hmm,
And so I realised, oh shit, we're near the cemetery. I looked across and here's this shape of a human figure, but no feet though, no arms, just the shoulder, the torso, and the legs and the head sort of shape. But it was a sky blue colour like that.
mm-hmm.
And I thought, I'm seeing things, so I rubbed my eyes and, had another look, and no, it's still there. So I rubbed them again, and I'd done that about 3 times and looked across, and it was always still remaining there, but it keeping level with me as we were going along the street. So I called my brother back, and all the rest of the group heard me calling, and anyway, but they didn't know why. But I'd said to him, like, can you see that, and shook my head over towards that direction, and he looked, and he straight away said, "What the hell is it?" And then everyone else saw it, of course, and they all shit and ran up the street, and I just thought, oh well, what are you running? It's not attacking us or anything, so I just kept walking, and
Right.
it stayed with me all the way up to the end of the street. And by the time I got up there, they'd all grabbed weapons and stuff, and they all ran. Yeah, I don't know why.
Why do people do that when it's like a
Uh,
ghost or something? It's like,
yeah.
look, you're not gonna hurt them, and if it's a demon, run.
Well, I laughed, but they ran across the road at it, and it stayed there right up until the point they got to about a foot and a half or so from it, and it just
Mhm.
disappeared like that. Yeah, but
Well, I'm trying to look for images similar to this to see if anybody else has captured something like this and post it, but I'm having a hard time finding anything. But I have seen images like this sent to me before, but in some cases it was water on a lens. But like I said, I'm not
yeah,
saying that's
no,
what it is, but that's what skeptics would grab at first. Oh, it's water on a lens, and those are light posts on poles in the background, and those 2 lights in the bottom are on a house, and one's on one side of the house and one's on the other. That's why it has a
did
different
you?
little, but I never want to completely ever dismiss anything,
Did you?
I'm
Have
sorry.
you ever have you ever seen that video about those? And it's been caught on a like a street cam, in some town somewhere, and these two guys are riding along on a motorbike, no helmets and stuff like that. So it's sort of a country that don't have those laws. But
Hmm.
anyway, they a car pulls out in front of them, and they try to miss the car and end up smashing head on into a lamppost. And the guy on the back of the bike, he died instantly. He got thrown into the lamppost itself, where the other guy sort of got thrown past it, sort of thing.
Hmm.
Anyway, so the bike's on the ground. The guy who survived gets up, and people rush to his aid to try and help him. And the other guy, though, you see his spirit stand up out of his body
Hmm.
on this, all live on this film, and he's standing there and he's looking at the people running to his friend, wondering, like, well, what about me? You could tell he did not realize he was dead yet, until this police officer come running across to assist this other bloke and ran straight through his soul,
Yeah.
or his spirit, and he sort of like went, like, what the hell? And then turned around and realized his body was on the ground. And that's when he sort of faded off into the distance.
Well, as you're saying that, I'm trying to see if I could find some video footage where like security cameras have caught that in hospitals or in prisons when someone dies. There you see this thing come up,
Mm.
their energy, their soul, and
I
they're
record everything on YouTube. Like everything I do, I download, because I figure, well, you never know when it's going to disappear and that. And I've got like, thousands of DVDs recorded and hard drives and CDs and that I thought, well, one day when I retire, I'll go through them all and keep all the cool stuff. And, I've got a lot of things, that back up the stories that I've told,
yeah.
So,
No, I'm the same way. It's just, and I keep saying I'm going to do that, but I just buy another hard drive. You
yeah,
know?
yeah, well, yeah, when you start, it takes hours just to watch the videos again, So yeah, that's why I thought I'll do it when
Yeah,
I retire.
that's why I ask people, is like, look, everybody will just send me a YouTube link and they don't tell me anything about it. And it'll be like a 4 hour something lecture or documentary. And I'm all cool with watching stuff, but it's like, there's just not enough hours in the day.
I,
And, and
I've
so,
got a
but
good. Oh, sorry,
what?
go on.
No. So anyway, but anyway, off of that,
Oh,
uh,
I've
ghosts,
got a,
ghosts.
I've got a good Yowie story I can tell you.
Let's do it.
Yeah, yeah. In the town I'm in, like back in the early days, there was bugger all people, but there was this skating rink they built, because there wasn't much to do around the place, but the skating rink was sort of built out of the main suburban housing area, so when you went there, you sort of went along this street and you come around a bend and it was dark from that point on until you got to the skating rink. There was no street lighting or anything like that. The one on the corner was the last. And there was this bit of bush and then like a lawn bowls and then the skating rink. And in this bush, we used to have a like a cubby house in there, or whatever you call it. We'd all go and hang out there. And anyway, we decided we were going to sleep there this night on the way to the skating rink. My mate had grabbed his mum's bike and he stacked all the sleeping bags and pillows or whatever he had to take to the camp. And in this bush there was all these clear paths where they'd mowed and cleared it for bushwalking and that the people who owned it. So he was going to race down to the camp, drop the stuff off, and then come back out further down and meet us, and we'd go skating.
Okay.
But so he's gone into this bush on his bike, and next minute he's come out like way before where he was supposed to, and in panic, oh, something's just bloody chasing me in there, man. There's something in there, and we're all like, well, come on, thinking he's joking because we've played in there many times,
Yeah.
So anyway, he said, no, I'm serious, man. Listen, there's something in there, and we heard this noise. It was like, and it reminded me of a tree rubbing in the wind, and it was sort of this noise,
Wow.
Anyway,
Okay.
we said, nah, that's a tree rubbing, but as we walked along the street further, that noise was parallel with us still, and we thought, oh shit, well, trees don't move, like what the hell is that?
Right.
So anyway, we decided, no, stuff it, we're not going to sleep in there tonight. Well, he went and took the shit back and to his mum's place up the road, and we came back and went skating and that. But then next minute, all these other people started coming in the skating rink saying that they were getting chased by this bloody big 9-foot tall bloody creature and stuff, right? And we're like, shit, there must be something in there, you know? Well,
Right.
this sort of continued on, you know, as the weeks went by. More and more people were reporting getting chased by this thing, and even us, you know, like were a bit nervous about walking past this corner. So everyone used to run past the dark part, you know, until they reached the lights. Well, yeah,
We had places like that when I was a kid growing up. Like, I'm not walking, I'm running.
yeah, especially if you're on your own, you know. But
Uh-huh.
we were in a group one night walking home, and it's usually on the right side of us in this bush, you know. But on the left side, there was all this paddock as well, where there was these horses. But there was like an alley or a clearing on the side of the property that was fenced off as well. And in that clearing, in that fenced off part, there was this pine tree about bloody 10 inches round. It just was whipping like crazy, you know, like really whipping. I was going to snap if it had gone any harder. And we're like, what the hell's doing that, you know, because there's no wind. And we're thinking, oh, maybe the horses have got through the fence and they're in there rubbing their butt on it or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the next day, now this is nothing but sand and pine needles, you know, on the ground. So we thought, oh, well, let's go back there tomorrow. We'll prove that this is bull crap, you know, or not. You know, we'll find footprints.
Right.
So we went back there the next day, and we could not find a single bit of evidence of what made that tree shake like that. You know, nothing, no footprints, no marks.
And you go. You're in the woods a lot growing up, so you probably know how to track.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. We used to play war games and do all that stuff, you know. So, but so anyway, one night, my mate, he was trying to crack on to my sister, you know, and he used to be a bit of a blowfly, you know. And my sister bloody come up to me and said, "Oh, you know, can you distract bloody Michael for a sec? I want to go home so he doesn't follow me home, you know." I said, yeah, no worries. So she took off about 10 minutes early before finishing. And so anyway, he's come up, "Oh, you seen your sister and that?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, I think she left about 10 minutes ago." "Oh, damn, yeah, I wanted to walk home with her." So he took off, you know, and just left me on my own, even though we came to the skating rink together. He felt buggy you reckon? Yeah. Off he went. Well, I'm on my own now, so I've had to come home on my own. So I ran past the dark section, you know, and got up around the bend and thought, "Oh, thank God, no incident," you know.
Right.
And anyway, so I'm walking in amongst the housing area now, but I get to a point where there's these two houses with a vacant block in the middle, and it's on my left side, you know. So anyway, I thought I'm past all the danger zone and walking along, and next minute I hear this noise, and I thought, shit, yeah. And I looked to my left, and here's this bloody silhouette, because behind the paddock you could see other houses with lights and that on, so you could see this silhouette of this thing, you know. And it was huge, man. It was like definitely like easy 9 foot tall, and it had no neck. It just had this head and big shoulders, you know, like big. It was a big thing, creature, whatever it was, I don't know. But anyway, I took off, you know, because this thing was heading out of the paddock towards me, you know. So I took off and ran into the first house. It had lights on, knocking on the door like crazy, like, "Help, help, let me in," you know. No one answered, and I thought, oh, shit. You know, so I've had to sneak back out onto the street, and I'm looking up the road. I couldn't see anything. I thought, oh, good. Yeah, my house wasn't too far away, so I just bolted from that point to my home.
Right.
And I get inside, you know, and I'm thinking, oh, can't wait to tell Michael about this bloody creature chasing me, you know. But when I get inside, he's sobbing, eh? He's like, like, yeah, he just couldn't get he couldn't even get a breath, you know. Like, and I thought,
traumatized.
Yeah. Well, I thought my sister must have told him to piss off or something, you know.
He was just butthurt.
Well, I knew why he'd gone running home for, and you know, like that's what my first thoughts were. And but anyway, he began to tell me that the creature chased him from the dark spot to that paddock where I saw it. And he reckons that when he heard it in the dark area, he bent down and grabbed his thongs so he could run. And when he stood up, he said the thing was right behind him, reaching out to grab him, you know. And he shit and took off. And that's why he was crying like that. He just got the fright of his life, you know. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it sort of confirmed what I saw then, because I was thinking, shit, well, I was about to tell you I saw it in that paddock you just said where it ran into.
Mm,
So,
dude.
but yeah, where do they come from though? You know what I mean? Because,
Well, that
you
that
know,
that I kind of wanted to go into that a little bit tonight. Um, but
mm,
man, ghosts
yeah,
are some crazy stuff. I heard there was a story actually. I think it was a short film where a man is walking just by a tunnel, an underpass tunnel, right? A little walk path,
yep,
and he hears this woman crying in there, and she's like on her knees in the middle, and he's like slowly, cautiously going up to her, and she looks at him and she goes, "You can see me?" And he's like, "Yeah, I can see you." She's like, "What year is it?" And he tells her, and she realizes it's not the year she thought. And um, as he gets closer, there's these spirits just all over the tunnel, right? And
mm,
he's like, "Okay, we got to get you out of here." And the minute he touches her, something happens, and she gets up. She goes, "I'm sorry, but thank you." And she runs out. And then it turns out now he's stuck there until someone else comes along,
all right.
and he becomes this ghost in a tunnel. You know, I love ghost stories,
Yeah, yeah,
but no, that one sounds more like a Bigfoot ghost story.
yeah.
Like the ghost of Bigfoot was checking you guys out.
I had
So
a black fella mate of mine years when I was younger, and we used to go out drinking and stuff. And anyway, on the way home, like I was saying goodbye, and he said, "No, oh man, can you come and stay at my place?" First, he wanted to stay at my house and my mum's house, and I said, "Oh, look, I can't just bring people home like that, like she'll get pissed at me." So he said, "Oh, can you stay at my house then? Because no one's home." And he was worried because he reckoned his dead grandmother used to come and visit him at night all the time.
mhm.
Anyway, I said, "Oh yeah, all right then." So I went there to his place, and he used to sleep in his bedroom. Had two single beds, one for him and his brother. So anyway, his brother wasn't there at the time, of course. So he said, "Oh, you can have my brother's bed," and I was, anyway. And I said, "Yeah, no worries." So anyway, it was an old Queenslander timber house, and we're laying in bed going to sleep, and next minute I could hear clearly, these footprints outside the hallway, and he's sitting up and he's going, she's here," and I said, "What?" And he goes, "You heard that, didn't you? You heard the footprints?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I did actually," and I could still hear them, like some
Mhm.
footprints walking around outside the door. And
Mhm.
I said, "It's got to be your brother or something, man. Shit, because it was so clear as day. So I went to the door and I opened up the door just as the footprints were out the other side of the door, sort of thing, thinking I'll catch them in the act. And I opened
Right,
up
right.
and I opened up the door and what? No, nothing there. And I thought, shit, that's weird.
Oh,
Like so. Anyway, we shut the door and we sort of tried to go daze off back to sleep again, and I ended up with my back to my mate. But then I could hear voices. I heard him talking. I thought, what,
wow.
who in the hell is he talking to? And so
Right.
I slowly turned around, not to startle anyone. And I slowly turned around and looked, and sure enough, man, I could see this lady's ghost figure of a lady sitting on the end of his bed. Him sitting up, what? Now he's a black fella, but he looked like he was white as a ghost,
Holy
you
crap.
know. And he's like in fright, like talking to her, and as soon as I said something to him, choom, she was gone, just disappeared. And he said, "You saw that, didn't you?" And I said, "Yeah, I saw something, man."
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
so
the
yeah,
one and only time I saw a ghost, it was a ghost of a woman. It wasn't the woman herself, it was her outfit from like the 1800s with the long collars and the brooches and the puffy shoulders and a black dress, but no body in it. And it was a quick flash and then fade out and it was gone. And I just was like,
mm,
oh, I just think I saw a ghost. But
yeah,
dude, Spaceman, thank you so much. That was fun. I'm gonna
all right,
go back to the comments because we got some other people that wanted to tell
yep,
some stories, and then I want to go into a little bit about what they could be. And it would be better if I had like Christopher LaPrath, who was a medium psychic guy. He could, answer a lot of questions. But we're gonna chit chat. But thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight and coming on the air.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to get on some other day and have a chat.
You've got some fans because they're like, oh, that's that sexy Aussie voice, So.
I don't know why people say that. I just I'm just talking normal. I mean,
Right.
it's just the Aussie accent, but girls think the same way about American accents too. So,
yeah. Well, then I definitely got to come visit Australia then. So
yeah, you'll do well.
Well, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Appreciate it.
Yeah, cool, man. I'd love to get on and have a chat some other day about the
Oh,
UFOs.
we can do that. Tonight, I'm just going to stick with UFO.
I'll explain to you how that UFO flies when I chat to you. That one video I sent you. I've actually got a painting on that how it's built somewhere. I'm trying to find it so I can match it with the video, but it's difficult because it's like a scientific document, PDF document that sort of verifies where they verified a lot of the technologies or inventions people have put in, and it's sort of like past near the end of that PDF document that UFO is actually in this scientific document, and it tells you everything about how it works, and I can explain it to you.
We'll save that for another night. Tonight is ghosts.
Okay.
So, all right. So thanks a lot. Man. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Sweet. See ya.
Bye. All right. So there we go. The infamous spaceman. Alexandra said, well, my ghost story would be way too long, but I'll quickly sum it up into definitely different dimensions by time, space, frequency, also having to do with AI and bots and agents. AI agents are forms of ghosts, like a Mr. Smith from the Matrix, demons, etc. It's all interconnected. I believe it. I believe everything's connected. Everything's all intertwined. It's there it is. Let's see. Where was it? Oh, Ronald Anderson was here. He says, years ago, I woke up in the middle of the night with someone on top of me choking me. No one was there. Freaked me out, as it should. Holy shit. That's insane. But that does happen. I think when I grew up, when I was a kid, all the way to like 2002, I had night terrors, like bad, just tearing the bed up and just bad. And then it all stopped, but literally overnight, and haven't dreamed since. A lot of you know that. But this, I feel like with all the shit I've gone through in my life, that I probably, if anything like that happened to me, I probably blocked it out. Probably. So to wake up and remember it, man, Ronald, I'm so sorry. That just sucks. Let's see. Mary saying the weird picture of the face, the one I call Crown of Lights, was in my brother's photo that, when he had passed, it's in between the rays of Ray and his wife. This was one I wanted improving if possible, meaning the photo. Okay. He was involved in Civil War reenactments in that photo. Okay. Well, Mary, yes. I can't do it on the fly live on the air, but I'll, if you sent, or if it's one of those that you sent, then yeah, I can look at it for you. I can do a zoom in and check some things. So yeah, I can do that. Some drama, gonna leave it alone over there. Michelle Collins is here, says, I love ghost stories, especially the real ones. Yeah, me too. Of course, the non-real ones can be just as scary, don't you think? Alien Bump says, my house has convinced me that orbs are probably what we end up being, at least for a while. I catch some cool ones in my house. Yes. Orbs. I've had pictures of me with orbs, but when I was growing up, but I always passed it off as, just flares and the lens and stuff like that. But as I got older and learned about it, it makes me wonder. And I can't look at those photos because we had a house explosion when I was younger in Texas. We had a gas leak and the whole house went boom, and I lost everything, and including all those photos. I haven't seen. Of course, I don't go out taking photos. I don't go hanging out with people, and because you got friends that do that. But I had people every weekend they're taking photos, and then that's when you usually catch it, or when you're all having family dinner or something. In the living room, it happens. But I have no desire to take photos of just my rooms. So, but the one. Wait, hold the phone video. I can play. I need to search for it real quick, so I'll do this in the background as I talk. That was a video I did a while back. A friend of mine, his security camera, his baby camera, whatever, picked it up, and yeah, here it is. And I can play this because it's my video. This is awesome. Okay, so this you guys are gonna dig this. And what I'm actually gonna do is I'm going to upload it real quick to the videos here. That way you get the best crystal clear image of it. Oh no, I gotta do it again. That's okay. The easy fix. But when you see this video, it'll be like, damn. All right. So there it is. Okay, and it's loading. That'll take a few seconds. This video is crazy. Okay, so let me lay out the background of this. So my buddy Brent, he just had his very first baby, just came home from the hospital. There was a meteor or little meteor that came into our area and landed somewhere. I don't think anybody ever found it, but it happened. And the next day, Shia LaBeouf was up in our area hitchhiking. No, seriously, he did. It was crazy. Almost there. Just a few more seconds. For the ghost video. And you guys check this out, because okay. So anyway, he had this camera out that was looking out the window, or towards the window. It wasn't at the window. It was back, but it was looking out the window. And well, here, I'll let the video explain. It's processing. It's done uploading. It's almost done. Oh, this is a really cool video. You guys, you'll be glad you waited. All right, let's go over here real quick. Let's see. Pat Ramirez here. Hi, new subscriber. Cryon says, as we move into the fourth density, we will start to see more ghosts. I kind of believe that, Peter. I do, because I believe us as a society, even though we're pretty fucked up, we got good people that are raising the vibrations, okay? And more things are going to be seen. But is it going to be to where we see too much? Like we're seeing all kinds of stuff coming from other dimensions. Like there is no more wall barrier. But yes, I do believe it's because many people are starting to work with frequencies, understand frequencies and density and all that. Totally right there with you, sir. Right there. Welcome aboard. Skylar's here. Skylar, what's up? Late to the party, but that's okay. We're going to hang a little late today. That's all good. Mary Young, I just laugh and say I felt that. I think it's my husband still trying to. I don't know. That's probably some other comments above. I've been skipping a couple because you guys are like having conversations. Phoenix Starborn is here. Greetings, Earthlings from the Pleiades. Welcome aboard. Yeah, Doc House explosion. All of a sudden, all these people just jumped on. That's awesome. Randy's here. What's up, sir? Have a few spiritual things happen throughout my life. Oh, yeah, I think a lot of people are starting to or have, because it's the dawning of the age of Aquarius or something. I don't know, but something to that effect. And I think a lot more people are psychic. A lot more people have abilities. And now that people are seeing movies and they see shows like Stranger Things, and even though they don't understand what happened with Montauk, and that's, inspired Stranger Things, was actually the original title was Montauk. But I think a lot more people are starting to wake up, and frequencies definitely. Michelle says, I have some pictures of ghosts from my ghost hunting days. I'll have to send them to you someday. Please do so at the email address below, thedocforce@gmail.com. And I will get that. And you guys had a thing last night where you're all like, where's your PayPal? And I thought it was on my ticker. So there it is. If you want to support this channel, you can do so via PayPal. And if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can do that through Messenger, and it doesn't take a fee out. That way, the full amount that you want to donate goes directly there. So, and thank you to the ones that did PayPal me last night. Thank you so much. I had a bill today that I forgot all about, and so it's like save the day. I have electricity one more day, another show I can do. So that's thanks to you. Let's see. Audrey's here. Hello, Audrey. Everybody say hello. Now the hellos will begin. Everybody will be like, hello, Audrey. Hello, Audrey. Hello. Everybody loves Audrey. The Anunnaki say we turn into light and are meant to learn astral travel to be able to guide our souls to the center of the universe. Interesting. I've done things about the Anunnaki, but I think it'd be fun if I could get somebody a little more intelligent on the matter on my show. That would be a great episode. Because I lean towards the idea that they had their hands in some stuff in our history. We'll leave it at that. And Mr. B is here. And Mr. B, let's see, do I have this? Oh, is this done? Yes. All right. I told you I was going to show you a ghost video. So we're going to do that. But I'm going to do one more thing real quick before I start clicking on the movies. Just see if I can get this up here as well while we're watching that. That might be it. Oh, mercy me. Mercy me. And of course, it's not there. Oh, I know why. Anyway, I meant to do this last night and I didn't do it. But for those that don't know, Mr. B from Australia is starting his own show. It's Mr. B, capital MR, and then capital B over at YouTube. And I did his trailer for him. And it's badass. Oh, here we go. Mr. B's intro. Here we go. This has got to be it. Gosh darn it. Where is it? Is this just the parts folder? Should have had this stuff prepared and I didn't. That's okay. I wasn't actually talking about that. So I'll play it tomorrow night. I'll play it for tomorrow night. But here is the ghost video that I said I would play. Now, here we go. Now, do you see that? That is inside the porch, not outside the porch, because that's a 2-story drop. Okay, that's my friend's name. And that's coming over the baby transmitter, or camera that's shooting this. And then Brent saw the light. He looks out the window. And he comes outside. This is cool. Eventually he sees it and he comes out. I thought it was there, but maybe it's here. So it keeps playing peekaboo in the window. As if though it's a spirit looking over the brand new baby. And you'll hear Brent say, "What the?" And it's like pulsating. Here we go, here we go. Watch it take off. Boom, see that? That is not on a string, folks. That'd be wobbling if it was. Now here's the contrast to show you there's no strings or poles or anything. And you'll see the close-up where it's enhanced that I did. It's like a pulsing sack of color. But it's when he comes out, how this thing jerks so fast and stays in control the whole time. See how it came in front of this beam? It's like right in front of the beam. See how it comes down? It is, and this is like I said, you have to climb 8 or 9 steps to get up to this patio where the gate is on the left, where it says at-home camera. That's the swinging gate to the steps. Okay, now we're going to be coming up to where it takes. Now you see all the other bugs, they're flying around it. But, and if you look in the corner on the left, the blue one, and then when he comes out, it just literally jolts. Right there. Tell me that is not just awesome. All right. And so that was that. And so that was his ghost encounter that he feels in his heart was the spirit of one of his family members, looking in over the brand new baby that just had been born. Let me just do this on the air. Boom. There we go. So yeah. That was my cool ghost video that I put together. I mean, he caught it on the baby cam, but that was awesome. All right, we had Terry was saying something. Okay, we got past that. We got Audrey came in there. Then Anunnaki. Phoenix Starboard says, had a red orb in my second floor unit one night. Woke up startled at 3 a.m. It shot out at the balcony doors. Then a snow globe that hadn't been wound up in 2 years started playing It's a Small World. Ooh, that's creepy. As we ascend, we will see more and more things that those who are not enlightened will not understand. That is so true. Hit words of wisdom. Hey, you're talking to everybody else. Let me get rid of that. Okay, I totally agree. Is this for me? Bigfoot cryptoids are all sorts of showing up. Yes. But is man creating them too in laboratories? Just saying. Oh, there's all the hello, Audrey. So I can skip all over those. A whole bunch there. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, Spaceman. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I know, right? What? You only get 4? That sucks, man. I mean, because do you really want to put your money to PayPal? Yeah, if you guys know me on Facebook, you can do that there, and that won't happen. They won't take that up. But thank you so much, Spaceman. Thank you for coming on. We're gonna have you on again. I'll guarantee it. Skylar, Doc, love the shirt, bro. Oh, thank you very much. Space Force. That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness gracious, Claudia Rodriguez, you are a queen. Thank you so much. I want to help get your YouTube funds faster. I know. Well, yesterday we discovered I was at like $54. So that's one more step closer, and then hopefully they'll give it to me like they're supposed to. But yeah, so I have the PayPal down there too for anybody else that was curious. But thank you, Claudia. You are just an angel. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. And I'm gonna steal a little thing from Rich over at GoofOn. I'm gonna make some cool little videos. So when you guys do things like that, I give you something, a little pizzazz or something. So yeah, I have to work on that. And I'm gonna work on a new intro. But I'll tell you. Does that countdown get you guys jazzed up? They got a longer one, but I don't know if I want to tease you that long. I might. We'll see how I feel, but I might do that this week. I might work on it because after doing Mr. B's intro trailer, Jesus, oh my goodness gracious, yeah, I did it, and I was looking at it, I was like, I can just take his name out, and put mine in there, and it would just no one would know. Because it's really good. I was like, good job, Skinner. That's a good opening intro. So I'm gonna have to step up the game. I mean, damn. So go check out Mr. B over on YouTube. I think he just did like a test video, so you should be able to find him, and then he'll be doing his show. So check him out. There's my name, Doc. Don Wallace, fellow Aussie and Facebook friend of mine, is huge on the Anunnaki. Lovely guy. Check out his YouTube account, The Fifth Kind. Send me the links. I know a lot of you are like, hey, check this out. Send me the links. Tell me what it is too. This I know because he's already told me in this comment, but that way I know what I'm stepping into. And yeah, I'll check out people's accounts. I'll subscribe. I have no problem supporting others. So yeah, there we go. And does someone else new come in here? Did I see somebody else? But because you're all talking to each other, so let's see. Everybody's like, oh, you're saying that's you're talking about the video. I get it. Michelle says that's a good catch. Oh, Spaceman's got to go. Well, thank you so much, Spaceman, for your support and for coming on. You're awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. It was cool. Yep, it totally was. Terry says it's a friendly spirit, wasn't it? I want to play it again, but it is kind of long. I mean, after you've seen it, but you saw how I did the zoom in. I did it in different filters, so you can see if there's any strings or rope. And I'll tell you, he was startled. Later, he calmed down about it because first time dad, and you got some weird peeping Tom ghost outside your window, right? But that right there, okay. Like I said, I see a lot of orb photos and videos, and you could say it's not all of it, but some you can just go, it's dust particles, or it's a flare. It's just obvious. But people that aren't knowledgeable of that, they're like, oh my God, it's something. And they're all excited. I get it. But something like that video, that makes me turn my head. And he literally called me right after it happened. He's like, Doc, oh my God, you need to come over right now. And so I was like, okay, I'm thinking some bad habits. So I go over there and he shows me this video. I'm like, send it to me. I need to analyze this. And I did. And it was, well, you saw it. I mean, have you seen videos? I mean, that are just like that with that. It looked like a weird multicolored sackish thing because it looked like it was trying to kind of change in shape at certain points. But what sold me on it was how, I went there. I stood on the patio where the incident happened. I'm looking. I mean, like it's a long drop, you know, and the fact that other things like bugs and little fine things were being seen with this camera, it was wild. It was wild. So yeah, that's one ghost video I've done, put together. Someone says should send crypto. I don't do crypto, and yeah, I don't have the money to do crypto. All goes to dog food. they eat better than I do. Has anyone ever seen the movie with Tom Berenger, Cast of the Dog Man? Awesome, but I always thought, why the F not? I'm convinced about Bigfoot. Tom Berenger, I don't know. I've seen a couple Bigfoot movies. There's some good ones. I don't know if I know who he is. I'm just trying to think. I don't think I've seen anything like that. Nice. I'm guessing to the ghost video. Let's see. Where to go? I emailed you one of my ghost photos just now. Let me know when you think about it. Okay. Emails are checked after or before shows. So, but I will check it. Absolutely. And I like it. It's like, oh, I got mail. It's kind of cool. Chubby thumbs. Last of the Dogmen. No, I haven't. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, there's like I said, there's a few of those out there. I really like the trailer, man. I dig it. When I need one, I'll hire you. Oh, cool. Yeah. Cool. Maybe I can start doing that for you guys, for the ones that, because I've been doing this for a while, and I could put it together pretty easy. Man, I need to find this, because there we go. Mr. B intro. It's gotta be here in this folder, because it's just freaking cool. And oh, I know what I can do. I'll just do it the easy way. I'm doing it the hard way because it's the hard way. So go to there and I'll check them out. Spaceman had to go to work. All right. Oh crap. Why is the internet being oh man. That's not a good sign. That's never a good sign. Never a good sign. Okay, so I need to go to right there. Nope. Here we go. All right. So go here. And wait a minute. Mr. B, where did your stuff go? That's no bueno. Where did you go? Well, God, this is 2 nights in a row. This video has eluded me. I've got so much crap on my system. I don't know where I freaking did it. And that's disheartening. It's got, seriously, really. I'm just do this in the background. Mr. B. Oh wait, what's that? That's not it. Mr. B. There we go. I'll search while I chat with you. All right, later. Everybody's saying goodbye to everybody else. Coolest movie, older than the 90s. Randy said he'll be back in a bit. Okay, well, maybe then we should stick around for a few minutes. I do want to show this to you because you guys, it's really, I was like, this is awesome. How are we doing? No, not in the pictures folder, you moron. Mr. B, search. Oh my God, why is my computer being such a butt munch? Mr. B. There we go. Of course, it's pulling up all the project files. It's like, I don't want the project file. I want the video. And it's being a pain in the butt. Anyway. So anybody else have any other ghost stories that they want to share? I'm gonna put this over here so I can see what. There we go. Yeah, this sucks. I should be able to pull this damn thing up instantly, and it's like eluding me. It's crazy. Even in what was it, Messenger, I couldn't even do what I need to do, man. All right, it's just annoying, but that's fine. That's the way it is. Lunar Sparkles is here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Mr. B, how are you? How is this such a pain in the butt? Oh, because you have 2 accounts, Mr. B. Oh, you. Oh, really? Are you, oh, seriously? You're going to do this? Yes. Oh, it's over. Wait, man. Facebook, you pissing me off tonight. You're really pissing. There we go. Here we go. Okay, I might be able to pull this off. I think I'm going to be able to pull this off. Did I do it right? No. Oh. Doesn't matter. I'll play it tomorrow. Mr. B, sorry. All right. So nobody else has got a ghost story for me. That's okay. I guess we'll just deal with it. Hiya, Luna Sparkles. I see you, dear. How are you? Tomorrow, for those that just came on late, I will be having a guest tomorrow who's an abductee, a super soldier, I guess, in a sense. He goes on missions. He's been to the moon. He works with remote viewing and did this for about 8 years. And he's, like I said, he's been an abductee with physical marks, which I showed earlier in the show. And yeah. So, God, this is so irritating. This is so freaking irritating that it is not finding this. It's just, I knew I should have uploaded it to YouTube. I knew it. And I was like, no, I'll let Mr. B do it. You know, that way it'll be on his channel. And then this bull crap. Maybe I look in details. Maybe I'm not looking at it right. Do length of video. No. This is all the parts to the video. What the hell? Why? Can you tell I have OCD on top of my Asperger's? It's just like I get a little frustrated easily sometimes. So we'll just leave it at that. Okay. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get to show Mr. B's trailer if I can find it. What an irritating thing this is. Yes, it will. Alex, this is it. This is the one who will be on tomorrow night. He says it will be a good show. So I'm pretty excited about it. But I'm just right now irritated by this baloney crap because it should just pop right up, and it's not. And I'm just irritated by it. Okay, so maybe for the best, I should say adieu, and I will see you all tomorrow. And hopefully I have my shit together. I'll get a whole bunch of stuff to watch that we could put on there and go from there. And I'm going to grab those photos. I'm going to try to do some Zooms if I can, if I get some, hopefully I have enough time tomorrow, and have them so that, you know, Alex can talk about each of the images. Audrey, of course, taking care of the doctor. Take a deep breath, Doc. The trailer is there somewhere. Audrey, you guys are awesome. Okay, I found it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this somewhere where it's easy to find. All right, I'm going to copy and we put it in video folder where it makes sense. I make a special folder so it stands out. God, this is so annoying. Where's the new button? New, boom. Okay, put it in there and paste. There it is. Now I can go over here and upload it so that you guys will get a really good image of it. So I'm going to go in here to videos and go into new folder. God, that was so much easier to do. And that's loading up right now. Oh my God, it is a big file though. I hope Well, actually, it's doing pretty well. Oh, look at it go. We're already a quarter way through. All right. You guys are going to actually see it tonight. Thank you, Audrey. Appreciate you. All right. So that's hauling ass. This must be the smaller the YouTube version, not the high res. I don't think this thing could handle the high res. Okay. You guys ready for this? Let me get up here real quick. Okay. So for those that don't know, Mr. B's got his YouTube page. Mr. B, I hope that check's in the mail. All right, no, just kidding. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Check this out. Now you know why I'm going to say I'm going to work on my intro this weekend, because I did this, and I'm pissed that it's not mine. Here we go. Tell me what you guys think. Damn, have I not been underselling myself? Shit. So I got to work on something even cooler than that now. But go check him out, Mr. B, over on YouTube. He's just starting up, so give him some labor pain, space, so he can do it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's got a great intro. All right, let's go back to the comments real quick, because I guess I'm not leaving right this second. Thank you. Have a great night, everyone. See you all tomorrow. Thanks for supporting Doc. It's not cheap to fuel the spaceship. We all love you. Oh, thank you. Everybody's going to work. All right, great job. Thank you, everybody. Yes. All right. So we'll stop there. That's a good place to stop. So tomorrow we'll have Alex here, and we're going to be talking about his abductions, his missions, the moon, remote viewing, alien abduction, all that great fun stuff. So same time or same bat channel, same bat time tomorrow, right here. And Lord willing, and I'll have a guest, and we'll have him do some of the good stuff in that first hour, and then we're going to go over back to Patreon. I know it's been a while. I'm so sorry. I know I feel like just the shit, but we're going to get back over there. So if you want the nitty gritty where we don't have to worry about the whole, censorship shit, then go over to Patreon. And those that have been supporting me, God bless you. I really appreciate it. I can't say more than that. I do. So thank you. All right. So there we go. I'm done. Just hope people remember, as long as we all lift each other up, we will all rise together. I'm Captain Doc Skinner on board the Starship Pariah. This is the Doc Force. Until next time, I'll see you then. Wait, take the hats off. Gotta take the hats off. There you go. Play ball.